In fact, I had kept a question for a little later, right? And I would like to keep it that way. Let me ask you something which immediately came to my mind. Shweta, what was the first, or let's say one of those initial problems of marketing that you solved for your organization?
When I joined marketing in Wipro, I remember we were desperately trying to do account-based marketing because
Hmm.
till such time, marketing was very event, saying we go to this event, we go to that event, and we are doing like 100 events in the year. But then that was very one too many. We
Hmm.
wanted to do the one-to-one marketing concept, which was very, very new at that time. We didn't know even how to shortlist the list of accounts we want to go to, leave aside
Hmm.
what next.
Hmm.
So I think I remember that I spent the first 6 months or a year to just come down to saying that how do we logically funnel out to saying who are these top accounts we want to reach out to. Like today, it's very easy. Today, most sales approaches accounts saying these are strategic accounts where we need to really either penetrate or expand. This is like the high expansion cross sell, and this is like new logos that we want to get into. Like that time, business was like a we had like 10 verticals, and we were going to every account that is possible and that existed in this country who had the appetite to pay for tech, right? And I think
Hmm.
because it was hand and leg in doing mail messaging and printer management solutions, everybody needed those at that time because it's a cycle, right? Because people printed, you needed people to take care of print management, therefore you needed people who could engineers who could manage those kind of services. Today, because printing doesn't happen in companies anymore, only few sectors use printing, therefore the whole
Hmm.
value chain is getting probably eroded or will be gone eventually, maybe, I don't know. But I think that was the first problem that came into my mind. It came into my lap, and I remember the then business head was insistent that that's what we need to crack. And I think after almost a year of saying, okay, this criteria, that criteria, we came 5 level criteria, saying, okay, this is how we will manage the accounts. Okay, now how do we measure it? Because that was the first time I think when marketing was thinking of measuring anything,
Hmm.
that too very qualitatively, not quantifyingly. And again, I'm sure we'll talk about this thing today, how marketing is measured through quantity and no longer
Correct.
quality. We
Correct.
went to quality and we said, okay, quality, we will put your, our 3 questions into your quality survey and then help us say, get us a rating and saying how are customers telling us being fair to good and so on and so forth. So that was the first problem I think I remember I solved. I can proudly say I was the first person to launch account-based marketing for Wipro even before ITSMA actually came in. Later, we
Huh?
partnered with ITSMA to do ABM much later, but then I think we started it even before ITSMA came in with their ABM program. So
So
it's
that's
my
a
claim.
pioneering.
Yeah, it's my claim to frame by solving Wipro's problem as well.
Fantastic, fantastic.